everyone, Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. So when I asked you guys on Friday if you wanted me to move on to Tasty Trucks or to continue with Sending Love, everybody but one person I think said Sending Love. So we're going to spend the week on Sending Love again. You're going to find this suite in the Occasions catalog on page 14 and 15. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to be using the stamp set and the paper and the ribbon today. Don't forget, if you need an Occasions catalog, head over to my website and I'll get one in the mail to you. Also, if you buy this suite and you add in maybe the ribbon or something else, you can get a free celebration item. So you get a celebration item for every $50 you spend before shipping and taxes. Okay. So I thought this week, instead of just focusing on cards, that I would show you guys how to make some treats, holder stuff. I work with teachers and I like to do a little something for them every single holiday just to show my appreciation. Plus, I'm just that dorky. I loved when my principals or whatever did that for me, so I'm going to do that for them. So I bought a bag of Jolly Rancher suckers. These are the heart suckers because we couldn't find... Remember, you guys remember those Mickey Mouse suckers that were heart-shaped? I don't know that I've seen those in years, but those are the ones I wanted, but I could not find them. So I have two suckers because I'm going to show you two different styles. I'm going to be using the lips and then this heart from the stamp set, and I'm going to be stamping it in Real Red. I have two pieces of Real Red cardstock that measure 6.5 by 2 1/4. And then I have two pieces of Designer Series paper that measure 2 by 2 1/4. Now, I will have these measurements in a PDF tutorial over on my blog, and you can find that link in the description box down below. And you can also follow that link to request your catalogs. I'm going to be using tear and tape. I'm going to be using some of the ribbon. So let's get started. So I'm going to move, and I've got a 1 inch, a 1 1/4, and a 1.5 inch circle punch. I hope all that made sense. Okay, so let's bring in our score tool. So we are going to be scoring these. I'm going to score at 2 1/4 and 4, or 2.5, excuse me, and 4. So I like to bring it down a little bit. So 2.5. And then 4 is right here. And then 2.5. And then 4. I really suggest that you guys grab this this scoreboard. I love it. And one of my favorite things to do is when I am mass producing cards, I will score. You guys have seen me do this. I will score on my cardstock first, and I love using this to do that. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So I'm going to fold on the score lines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some snail. We had some severe weather last night, and I was a little freaking out over that. Rob wasn't home. Last year we had a tornado the day after Christmas. So I was a little freaked out. And then I'm on muscle relaxers. I think I mentioned that in my one of my videos last week because I did something to my back. So that didn't help either. So I'm just like, I'm a little out of it, guys. So I'm just adhering this to what will be the front of our sucker holder. And then I'm going to use some tear and tape. I was like, wait a minute. Just hit it. So you want a strong adhesive, and this is easier than trying to fiddle with fast fuse. Because on this short of a thing, fast fuse can be a little finicky. And you want it on the side where the pattern paper is. So I tear it and then I bring in my scissors and trim it up if I need to. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp. I'm gonna bring in a scrap piece of Whisper White. So this is from the other day. And I am gonna stamp the lips and the heart in Real Red ink. So I'll start with the heart. And then I'll do the lips. The reason why I'm doing the little images is because the words are really big. The sentiments is what I'm trying to say are pretty big for the stamp set, and they won't really fit. Now you can make your sucker holder larger, but I didn't want to do that. Okay, so one of them, and there's also a heart in the die set that you could cut this out, but I'm going to be making 20 of these. And it's just, for me, it's just easier to punch. Okay, so one of them, so that was the 1-inch circle punch. One of them I'm going to do white, red, white. So let me bring in the 1.5 inch. And then the 1/4 inch on that extra piece of red. And then the other one I'm just going to do like that. And again, this is the 1.25, and the 1.5 inch. Circle punch. Out of our way. Okay, I'm going to bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm really hoping, I'm really trying my hardest not to smear. If you guys watch me, you know what's going to happen. You already know. So you may have noticed that maybe you can't tell. My background is messy because I have decided to do something else. So I'm going to put this there, and then we'll do and I bought new lights. Hopefully they'll be here soon. It's funny because I added more lights to my setup and it's gotten darker. I'm like, how is this even possible? So, trying to make it better for you guys. Okay, so I have one layered with just one, and then I have one layered with 3, like that. So let's bring in our suckers. And I'm going to kind of fold in like that. I'm going to take off the tearing. Did you guys see me? I folded it. Attach it. And then we're going to bring this up. We're going to make sure that we're as even as possible. We're going to pinch it together just like that. Then I'm going to take this one . So there's the first one. We're not quite done, but we got it started. So again, you're going to take off your tear and tape, backer sheet, fold this in, make sure you got it mostly centered. Then you're going to bring up the back. Come on. You put it together just like that. Now, I'm not the originator of this idea, so it's been, I mean, there's hundreds and thousands of people probably that have made this before me. Okay, maybe not that much. You guys know, I exaggerate just a little bit. So you may find better instructions, but it wouldn't be for me. Okay, why is it doing that? Okay, fine, whatever. And then I'm going to peel off this one. Just like that. Okay, I've cut a couple of pieces of ribbon that we're going to tie around. So for the one that has the most white, I'm going to tie around the red. You guys know me, I'm not very good at bow tying, but we will do the best we can. It helps that this ribbon is pretty easy to tie. So it doesn't help that I have big old fat fingers. There's one. Trim off the sides. There's one. Here is the other. And again, I'm going to cut off excess. Alright guys, there's our two lollipop holders, or suckers if you were Misty Levine. So again, I think once you've made like a couple, it'll go much quicker than it did for me. Of course, I have made 1,000 mistakes, and hopefully I'll edit some of them out. If not, this video will be 1 hour and 62 minutes. That's not true, but anyway, yeah, so do them in assembly line and cut all your red cardstock first, then cut all your pattern paper, then do all your stamping, then do all your punching, and then you can do all your assembling. So yeah, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Again, I am not the originator of this idea. I actually have no idea where this idea originated from, but I really like it, and I think it's going to work perfect for all of my employees. So thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Really wanted to have that done by my 40th birthday, but that is I can't lose weight in a healthy way in that short of time, because I turned 39 in April, so that only gives me like a year and 4 months. I don't think I can do it. So, and I want a more realistic goal.